could be Zion's former Duke teammate, R.J. Barrett. Interesting there. We're joined by our good friend, big-time Knicks fan, Michael Rapaport. Michael, you got a smile on your face, but somehow I just don't know if I believe it. How big of a blow was last night to the Knicks?
It was a big blow, and I'm going to be honest. My wife warned me while we were watching the lottery draft. Don't scream. Don't break anything. Don't do anything. She warned me, so I had to suppress my shock and awe. And I woke up this morning with a hangover, just pure emotional hangover. You know, you say, well, it could have been worse. Well, it actually couldn't have been worse. We tanked gorgeously all season. Do you know the ramifications, the toll that takes on a team, on young players, on David Fizdale, on the whole organization? We did it beautifully. We traded Kristaps Porzingis just at the right time. The draft, this lottery, a shout out to Patrick Ewing. They've been saying that this was rigged when he was there. There's no frozen envelopes. There's no frozen ping pong balls. The ghost of Dave DeBusschere wasn't there to help us last night. This whole Kyrie, KD, Zion thing, this is all fake news. The reality is set in, and I want to just put this out on television. My father and 11 other older Knicks fans have been wandering the streets of New York. Come home, Dad. It's okay. It's going to be all right. They're talking to themselves. People around. So New York right now is in shambles. And I don't know what to say. Listen, R.J. Barrett, he might turn out to be a good player. I have a high-end GM who gave me this assessment. Third best player in the draft, one at an international level, very good scorer. Not a great shooter or athletic, can be selfish at times, but the NBA spacing will help him. But we were expecting...
He ain't Zion. What did he tell you about Zion?
Listen, excuse me. I've been through enough. I'm a guest on the show. I would like to be treated as that. Okay, I don't want to be abused.
Guess what? It ain't gonna happen.
We've been through a lot. You know, the Odell trade, the Porzingis trade, we got a quarterback from Duke, and now we have the third best player in the draft. I don't know how much more we could sustain, and I don't know where we go, and I don't know how the KD injury affects this rumor, this assumption that he's definitely coming to New York. I don't believe that. We've been pounded on. The conversations that I had with longtime Knicks fans last night were things that you can't say on any version of television, not even cable. So I don't know where we go. I don't know what to say. My heart hurts, and not yours, huh, Shannon? Not yours, huh?
The way I see you sitting there looking, it brings me great joy. The passion and the unbridled joy that I feel for your misery. Oh, ain't nothing like that. Go ahead, Skip. I don't even want to talk. I just want to sit over here and
enjoy
bask in my happiness.
So to put this in perspective, going from Zion to RJ is like going from Manhattan to Hartford. You know Hartford, I know Hartford really well.
He knows Hartford too.
Listen, Hartford's, it's a nice place.
Yes.
I spent enough time there. It has its advantages, but it's not the Big Apple.
No.
And you lost the Big Apple last
Exactly.
night. The Big Apple lost the biggest apple in the draft.
Yes.
And yet, just for perspective on this, we have gone back and forth about this, just to give you some glimmer of hope. For some reason, Coach K, regarded as the greatest coach in many circles in college basketball history, right, beyond John Wooden, Coach K, in every crunch time situation, always gave the greener light to RJ over Zion.
He did.
Zion was an afterthought in too many close games for my taste. I couldn't understand it, especially the Michigan State loss that booted them out of the tournament. But every crunch time moment, it was RJ with the basketball. And again, he's a ball-hogging gunner to me. And maybe that's better suited for this league.
Right.
I don't think he's a bad player. I just don't think he's going to have the emotional and the physical impact that the man-child Zion is going to have as a 285-pound wrecking ball on this league.
Skip, if you thought I was going to come here and argue with you about this and disagree with you, that's not true. I'm getting bad, ugly, mean looks from Shannon.
You are.
And I am a guest. All I could say is Zion, stay off the beignets, stay off the crawfish.
Don't worry about it. Why you worried about what the man gonna eat? He's not on your team. You worry about R.J. Barrett.
I think
maybe Jay Morant. That's who you worry about. And let him have him a good old time because you're not getting him.
Down in Smoothie King.
You was talking. Oh, we gonna get Zion. You come out here, every time you come out here, you try to humiliate me. You're a guest. And then all of a sudden, you want to think you're the host and you want to talk crazy. Your guy's old, your guy's this. Well, let me tell you what. You don't have anybody just yet. You're hoping Kyrie comes. You're hoping KD.
We don't necessarily want kooky Kyrie at this point.
Oh, you don't want.
No disrespect to him or his godfather, the great Rod Strickland.
What you call the man kooky?
Kooky Kyrie. Listen, we don't want guys who want to be there, don't want to be there. They don't know. I'm sorry. I love watching him. We know he's a talent, blah, blah, blah. But you know who he might wind up being? He might wind up being a better version of Rajon Rondo, where it's like he gets traded around, he winds up in Sacramento. Does he want to play or is he going to retire? That might happen with Kyrie, and I love him. Again, shout out to Rod Strickland. I love his whole story, the ball handling, all that, jerseys in the house. But kooky Kyrie, he's not the guy I necessarily want coming to the Knicks next year.
Kooky Kyrie. He don't want kooky Kyrie.
You could have him with your guy. Have him come with your guy.
Because we know what we do with our guy.
Yeah,
we know what we do. We go to NBA Finals.
That was the young.
We go to NBA Finals.
That was before he went real kooky. That's before he went real kooky. Now he was under my thumb. Shout out to the Rolling Stones. He ain't under his thumb anymore. You're going to have a big problem with that.
Look at him now. Now all of a sudden you don't want on Kyrie. During the year you was talking about, Kyrie's coming.
I thought those ping pong balls were frozen. That's what I was told. I thought they were frozen. It's rigged. Pat Ewing, Dave DeBusschere, it's rigged. It ain't rigged. I don't know what we thought.
Now they didn't skip. You see this now how it's going. Now he didn't get Zion. Now it's not rigged. Now you wanted it rigged.
I thought it was rigged. I was told it was rigged.
I actually did too.
Yeah,
I thought it was happening.
And I think it was one of the great myths in NBA, lore that it was rigged. And shout out to my man Colin Cowherd with his DMs, and he's got DMs from there, and it's all but, KD's coming. None of this is none of it's real. We don't know what any of these guys are going to do. And well, I don't know what made us think that we were going to win that lottery last night.
Because, listen, you and 3 other teams had the same percentile chance of getting Zion.
But it was only 14%.
Okay, so what? You had an 86% chance you weren't going to get it.
That is correct.
And then with the 86 worked out.
So I don't get it. Like, they made it seem like the Knicks were the only team that had the chance to get Zion. Of all the teams that were in the lottery, only the Knicks could get him.
That's media people like you, Shannon.
We did that.
You did that.
You did that,
and you did that more than he did it.
No, because I didn't want him to go, because I didn't want to hear you come out here with your mouth talking about, we got Zion, who's the next LeBron, we're going to get KD. Now you come out here, you got to humble yourself. That's what you get. Humble yourself.
But the best player on the planet would be a nice consolation prize, right?
Yes.
Kevin Durant.
The best player on the planet that the team is winning without him, the best player on the planet, and Steph Curry.
We've won 2 games without him, and Steph.
What you mean we? Oh, you see, now you a we.
Oh, no, I'm a Golden State guy. That's my adopted stepchild.
You have been.
Yes.
I thought you only Golden State if they played LeBron.
No.
Oh, okay. So now you're a Warrior.
Oh, you don't want me to bring the broom out. You don't want that broom. You don't want that broom.
Skip calls me a front runner. I can't hold a candle.
You just are.
I can't hold a candle to you.
No.
Now you're talking about, we.
I go back to Bernard King, the great Lloyd, World Be Free, the Run TMC team, Chris Mullin, who my guy, left-handed, is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. And to the We Believe team, to Steph, I call him the nickname Steph the Black Heart Curry, because he's got that smile, but that heart is black. He's mean on that court. Vicious.
You had a chance to get him at the Knicks, but you didn't.
Wow. I got to be honest. When you come to why don't you just have him come to your house and make me take the trash out?
To stick around.
Yeah, you should have came over, because the people didn't come yesterday to take the trash out, so it's still in the backyard. But anyway, I feel good, Skip. I feel very good about today, what transpired last night. We got the 4th pick, the Lakers. We're going to package that pick, maybe with some toothpicks or an ice pick, and we're going to get AD. Then what are you going to say? Just make sure, don't show up at Staples. I don't want to see your face on no camera in Staples once we get AD.
Let me tell you something.
Are we clear?
We're gonna get to AD, I believe, on the next segment.
Yes, we are.
And I got some news for you, my friend.
I got news for you,
You're
too.
lucky the guy they almost traded, Kyle Kuzma, was the good luck charm. He went there last night, because you lucked up. And that was Kyle Kuzma there. Shout out, that was Kuzma.
Well, you might have should have went for the Knicks.
push your guy out on defense. Get out and play defense, old man.
That's all right. We're going to get AD. AD play defense for everybody.
Yeah, AD play defense by himself.
To sum this up, hypothetically,
yes.
What if Kevin Durant decides to go to the Clippers? And what if kooky Kyrie decides, I'm going to rejoin LeBron with the Lakers? Where would that all leave your Knicks without Zion?
Well, we
in a lot of
and next season we have a lot of options, and there's a lot of free agents.
What options?
There's a lot of options and a lot of free agents. And listen, I don't know, Skip, because I've been following the lead of you, and everyone else, Chris Broussard, and Colin Coward, and all this. Katie's coming to New York. Katie's coming to New York. I don't know where he's. I want him to come to New York. He would look gorgeous. Empire State Building, tall, skinny building, tall, skinny Kevin Durant. I don't know what's going to happen at this point.